Alright, I'm going to do a couple example problems with elapsed time that are on your worksheet for today. This one right here says, Clara went to bed at 8:15. She woke up from a bad dream at 10:25. How long did she sleep? So we're going to take this problem, break it down, and figure out the elapsed time, which is really just the amount of time that comes between 8:15 and 10:25. So we're just figuring out how long she was able to sleep. Now, first step for doing this is we're going to draw some sort of a line that we can signify jumps on. So I'm just going to do that across my screen, but if you guys want to do it on scrap paper, that's perfectly fine. I know on your worksheet you have more than just this problem on there, so there's not a whole lot of space, but you can find any line to do it. If you even want to, you could turn your paper sideways and do it right here. Doesn't matter. So, to figure out how much time has passed between 8:15 and 10:25, we want to first figure out what time we're starting at. The very beginning of the problem, it says that Clara went to bed at 8:15. So that's going to be when she first laid down to go to sleep, which will be our starting number. So I'm just going to write 8:15 right here. Now we need to figure out how much time comes in between 8:15 and 10:25. And to do this, we're just going to make some jumps across our number line and add our way up to 10:25. So my first jump I want to do, I'm just going to jump an hour and see what it puts me at. 1 hour. So if I jump 1 hour and I'm starting at 8:15, that's going to put me at 9:15. I'm still trying to get to 10:25. So that means I can still jump another hour. So I'm going to do that because that'll put me at 10:15. So now I need to get from 10:15 to 10:25. And you can do this a number of ways. Because we know that we can't jump an hour, that's too much. We can't even jump 30 minutes because that'll put us at 10:45. So what you can do is you can jump by 1 to see what you get up to. You can do jumps of 5. Or we can just look at the 15 and the 25 right here and know that we can jump 10 minutes. And that'll get us at 10:25. Because if I take 15, which was what number we landed on right here, add on my 10 minutes, that'll put me at 25, which is exactly what we wanted to be at. So to figure out how much time Clara was asleep for, now we're just going to add everything up. We had 1 hour jump, 2 hour jump, so we have 2 hours, and then our minutes, we have 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Alright. Now we're going to do this example, and I'm just going to do one of these. I'll do the one on the left. The directions say to write the time on the clocks, then find the time that is blank minutes later, and it tells you a specific amount of minutes they want you to figure out. So our first step right here is to figure out the time shown on the clock. To figure that out, we're going to start with our hour hand, which is the small one. This one is in between the 1 and the 2. Remember, the hour hand is always going to go to the lower number. So in this case, it's going to go to the 1. Now to figure out the minutes, which is the long hand, you can count every single tick up to where the minute hand currently is, or we can do a little shortcut and know that we can go 5, 10, 15, and then start counting up by ones. 16, 17, 18, 19. So our current time is 1:19. This part wants us to show what 25 minutes later would look like. You can do this a few ways. you could count 25 of these little dots. You could do 5-minute jumps, or we can just add the numbers together. I'm going to add the numbers together and get 19 plus 25. 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So our time 25 minutes later will be 1:44. And that's all you have to do for this problem.